Alrighty, welcome back. We're gonna play some more Tales of Vesperia, and just hop right in. I think we don't need to really do too much. Basically, the last episode was just real quick. I just did like 20-minute video of, a little bit, basically the team talking about the guild they're gonna make. So now we're in a guild, and our first mission is to protect the princess. So let's jump in and protect that princess.
Now that we have a goal and a destination, I'm so excited about continuing our journey.
This is a lot bigger than when we were just escaping the capital and chasing after Flynn. We're out to find a mysterious talking monster.
And to get over to Desier, we'll need to cross the sea again. I think the sands of Kagor will be a hot and harsh environment, too. Still, I can't help but be excited that I get to continue my journey. New landscapes we've never seen are waiting for us just past the horizon.
Well, just don't forget what we're out here for.
I know.
Alright. I think, are we supposed to sleep? I think we're supposed to sleep. Not 100% sure, but I think that's what we're doing. Yep.
I guess I can't let things go either.
What are we doing? What was he referring to? What are we letting go? He's brooding now, ever since he killed that guy. This town is rotten. What do you mean, what? Knights are bound by confidentiality. I cannot say. Okay. Thanks for your help, bro. Hey you, no loitering allowed. Move along. Each person walks to the beat of a different drummer. All you can do is walk to your own walk, but it's bound to give you your own unique scenery as you go. Okay, dude, you're a scholar. Not even a scholar. What do you call that? A thinker, a great thinker of our time. What was Aristotle? He was like I don't even know. Never mind. This might not be where I'm supposed to be. I don't think we're supposed to do that. Hey, Judith.
Late night stroll?
The scenery here reminds me of home.
Huh. Your home must be in a pretty place then.
I just mean that it's up high like this and has a good view. Not that I have a problem with heights.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't, riding around on that monster.
His name is Baul, and he's not a monster.
Baul.
And it's not only because he can fly. We've been together ever since he saved me during the war.
War? You mean between the Empire and the guilds?
This world always seems to be ravaged by some war or another.
Yeah, I guess so. It was you who attacked Estelle here earlier, wasn't it?
You're pretty sharp if you were able to tell who it was I was after.
I'm just that kind of guy. Pharaoh
Just
also
that
appeared because of Estelle.
Kind of guy.
Is there some connection between them, between him and your partner?
It's hard to explain.
But you won't deny it, that you would come for her.
I'm afraid I'm not very good at lying.
All right, I won't ask any more questions. But if it looks like you're going after her again...
You needn't worry. I won't be doing that sort of thing anymore. You have my word.
You mean it?
What can I say that will make you believe me?
Well, you said you were no good at telling lies. It's not like we're all that different. I've got a few skeletons in my closet, too.
Yeah, this guy. I still can't get over that.
He's a strange one.
Well, shall we have a look around the town?
We also need to have a look at the Blastia that went berserk last time.
Rapide's an honorary member of Brave Vesperia too, isn't he?
Of course he is.
Dude, he's like
But
one of the
everyone who joins
VPs.
the guild has to swear to uphold its laws, don't they?
Well, in his case,
What are you all worried about? Rapide knows the laws.
there've been lots of times when I just know Rapide understands what we're saying.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, how about it, Rapide?
He just went to mark his territory.
Alright, Rapide's the man, dude. Judith better watch out.
It seems like the area has returned to normal.
Yeah, doesn't look like it's gone berserk since then.
Hey, it's those guys we met at Nor Harbor.
Miss Estelle! How have you been?
Who is this?
We helped these people out at Nor Harbor.
We can't thank you enough for all you've done for us.
Where's your father?
I haven't seen Teagle, my husband, for the past 3 days.
Sounds like that rumor might be true.
What's the rumor? I don't remember the rumor. People are disappearing? What is it?
Don't you have any hunches?
Yes. The night before he disappeared, he talked again about working to become a noble.
Oh. High aspirations. I like it.
Become a noble? What do you mean?
When this city is finally completed, we will be able to live here as members of the nobility.
Huh? That doesn't sound quite right.
What do you mean?
The rank of nobility is reserved for those whose service has earned the Emperor's confidence.
But Sir Cumore gave his word to us. He said we would be welcomed as nobles.
Cumore? From the Imperial Knights?
Yes, he is acting as the current magistrate of the city.
I'll bet he is.
That is strange, though. I mean, the Imperial throne is empty and all.
But then why on earth have we been working this hard? And what about Teagle?
What about Teagle? My
Is
boy
Father not
Teagle.
coming back? Hey, Yuri.
You're gonna ask me why we don't take this on as a guild, right?
A second
I promise
mission?
to take care of her fee when I pay my own.
Well,
What? But
So this means our next job is finding a missing person.
And if Cumore is up to his usual stunts, we'll just have to slap him around till he stops.
Right. The Knights do exist for the protection of the people, after all.
let's just make sure we're careful. The Knights could squash a little guild like us if we get on their bad side.
As you wish.
We'll find your father, I promise. Just wait right here.
Well, that's that. We'll take the job.
thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, let's go find him.
There's something very suspicious about that area over there.
Yeah, even more so because it's marked off limits.
I wonder if there's some way we could get in.
Careful, guys. Remember? Careful.
Okay, Let's see what this dude says.
Sorry, no can do, buddy. The laborers' camp ahead is too dangerous.
Thank goodness. Knowing you, Yuri, I thought for sure you'd try to force your way through.
Well, proceed with caution and all that. Boss's orders, you know.
But how should we get by the guards?
I really think forcing our way through would be the simplest and most effective way in.
No, I won't allow it. All we need to do is draw the guard away from his post.
But how will we do that?
Maybe by, you know, seducing him with feminine wiles.
I don't know if he knows what he's talking about. With feminine wiles. I like the sound of that.
Well then.
Who will distract the guards? Dude, you already know Judith already got them things flossing. She's gonna go out there.
Well, Judy, you're probably the best choice.
Yes, I think so.
Aren't you sure of yourself?
Well then, shall we?
Where are we going?
To buy a dress, of course. I can't seduce anyone in these rags.
Isn't what you're wearing good enough?
No.
I chose it because she was wearing that.
I don't really understand, but she appears to be going to buy a dress.
So she's going to see the peddler then?
Who is the peddler?
With Judith seducing the guard, this plan can't fail.
I'll do my best to live up to your expectations, Carol. What can I do to be like Judith?
Did you say something, Estelle?
Oh no.
No, just talking to myself.
She's gonna get a complex. Alright, the peddler. Is it the shop? Is the peddler the shop? It's gotta be, right? This is it.
Excuse me, I'm looking for some fascinating outfits.
Fascinating.
Fascinating? Are you out for a date? Well, how about this?
Ugh, how plain.
Well, how about this one?
Nope.
All right, then what about this? What exactly are you looking for?
For example...
No way! I have
Oh,
nothing
no.
like that.
What do you think she said?
Then
Something
could you possibly
perverted.
make one for me?
She's like, how about a sexy bralette?
Let's see. If you brought me a soft tail, basilisk scale, and a small bird feather, I could make you something nice. You should be able to get all of the items from the monsters on the outskirts of the city.
All right, let's go.
Judith's really into this, isn't she?
Seems like she likes this sort of thing.
Oh, she loves shopping. Look at Estelle all sad, like she's sleeping. She's mad. I should have picked up Estelle, honestly, but whatever. So we'll go out to the end, to the field map. Torm is just ahead. Let's search this place some more before moving on. So, not this way. Thought we had to go to the field map to fight the monsters.
Dragon! Alright, who's next?
Power that tries soul shine. Photon.
Destructo Passion! Not too shabby, huh?
I got 2 soft tails.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky.
Dragon Soul!
Powerful power that tries soul shine.
Azure Edge!
Photon.
Azure Edge!
Repeat, that was awesome!
Repeat, that
We got
was
soul
wonderful.
grass and long needles. I honestly don't remember what I need. Maybe I go back and find out. Let me in.
Oh, you've brought the
Oh, I already
items.
have them all.
Wait
Cool.
here while I make you something nice.
Oh gosh.
What
What?
do you say? Does it look okay on me?
What is that apron? Wait, Estelle's dressed up too. That's
You didn't have to change your costume like that.
that's awesome. Oh my god, that's awesome. I had food in my beard.
So grown-ups are interested in these kind of outfits.
Very interested.
All is ready. Let's go.
Why did Estelle get dressed up? I don't understand.
Hey, are you seriously going out in that outfit?
Huh? Something wrong with this?
Oh, dude, that's too funny.
Well, I could see everything. Never mind that.
It's very cute, and I have a feeling that this is gonna work.
Before that, could you do something about your outfit?
Oh, I get to be her. Nice.
Oh, it's so hot out here.
In the rain.
Hello there. Oh, oops. Did you get an eyeful just now?
No, I didn't see anything. I didn't even see if there was anything to see.
Oh, is that so? That's a shame.
Oh man.
Shame.
Are you going to make me say it out loud? I've fallen madly in love with your big, strong work ethic.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Madly in love?
Mm-hmm. So, you get what I'm saying, right?
Maybe.
Maybe I'll just have to come out and make it clear. Would you like for you and me to have a little fun?
Yeah, but there's someone back in the capital. I
Oh
promised
no,
to
he's a
marry.
married man.
No, don't be such a stick in the mud.
But
Good work.
Oh no. I thought they were just
Can't
gonna
believe
distract him.
adults can be easily fooled like this.
And how long are you gonna stay in that costume?
Hopefully for the rest of the game.
I guess this calls too much attention. I'll leave it at the shop.
But what was the fun thing you were talking about?
Oh no.
Going for a swim?
I don't know if you saw Yuri's face. That was hilarious. He was like, too funny.
All right, on to the next step.
Huh?
It should be easier to go in if you dress like a knight.
Who? Me?
Carol would work just as well.
What?
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I am gonna do it with
I
Yuri, of
guess I'll
course.
have to do it. But really, a knight of all... Oh well, if this helps us fool them, all the better.
Hey! Quit goofing off over there!
Huh? What's the matter?
You should get back to your post before things get even more out of hand.
What do you mean, out of hand?
The mage we captured is running wild! Hurry up!
Roger. Okay, be right
It's
back.
gotta be the girl. What's her name? I can't even remember her name. The chick from our team before. She's gotta be the mage. I parted with everyone.
You got
Yep.
a lot of nerve
Rita.
locking me up in a dump like this. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? Get your superior out here now!
Jesus Christ.
What is she doing here?
Calm down already. I'll go call him right now.
Shut up!
Wow, she hasn't changed much.
Let me go!
Settle down, it's just me.
Yuri? Are you okay? Rita?
Reunited and it feels so good.
Have you calmed down?
Yeah.
So what are you doing in a place like this?
I thought I'd check out the Blastia here before investigating the air crenny.
And you wound up biting off a little more than you could chew, just like always.
But what was it you got involved in?
They sneaked the Blastia into the labor camp at night. I mean, that's already pretty shady.
Don't tell me you were sneaking around investigating it when you got caught.
Of course not. I was very stealthy about it.
And then you got caught.
Well, I couldn't just sit around while they were trying to do something weird with the Blastia. The people here have been threatened by the Knights and are being made to work.
I bet Teagle's in there too.
We cannot allow this to go on.
And what about this Blastia you saw?
It was a Hoplone Blastia. It looks like they're gathering them up for a war.
They wouldn't. You don't think they're planning on attacking Dawngrest again?
But why? After they've just set up the friendship agreement.
It's gotta be Q-More. There's no way he intends to keep any promises he made to the guilds.
Do you know him, Yuri?
You met him once, at Caer Bakram.
Oh, you mean the guy with the creepy voice?
I don't mind discussing things here, but aren't we forgetting some?
That's right! We've got to rescue Teagle and the others!
Then we'll put an end to that forced labor, get rid of all the Blastia they're gathering, and,
You can't just get rid of Blastia. They need to be recovered and taken care of.
then we'll have the mages and Ospio come pick them up.
Dude, I'm freezing right now. It's so cold.
Wait! We're being careful, right?
But,
One thing at a time.
right.
Okay, then let's get back to our original plan and head down.
Okay.
Rita, join the party.
You know, in knight's armor, you really do look like a knight, Yuri. You're quite handsome.
Oh.
You're getting a compliment, you know. It wouldn't hurt to smile.
I'm not really crazy about this getup. I've got bad memories of Flynn laughing his head off about how silly I looked in this.
Well, I think I get how Flynn felt. It's like somebody dressed you up.
Imagine getting bullied by a little
No,
kid.
not at all, Yuri. It's good because it's so different from who you are.
Leave it to Yuri to be different, even in a normal suit of armor.
This is why I hate this uniform.
Alright. He's not wearing the uniform anymore.
Hide!
Ah, my lord.
My
Are you
lord.
sure you shouldn't be going to the sands of Kogor now,
It's the
sir?
dude with the freaking cleavage.
I don't have to pay attention to Alexei's orders. Using the money and weapons I have, everything will soon be within my reach.
And I hope you remember to appreciate the work Leviathan's Claw has done for you.
Yes, you will be taken care of, Jaeger.
Such a Jaeger. Of course his name's Jaeger and he's like a German character.
You'll take those weapons I sold you and attack the Union. Boom!
Boom!
I'm afraid I have my sights set on loftier things than the Union.
Ignoring the Don is a big no-no. He is a wonderful guy, yeah? Don't go forgetting that.
Yeah?
My, it almost sounds as if you respect the man.
I love it.
Respect him, I do, but Leviathan's Claw always gets the job done.
Oh, such dedication. That's just what I like about you. Don't worry, though. You're looking at the future commandant of the Imperial Knights.
I just realized, like, the dude has like a cod piece on. His outfit's crazy. He's got crazy football shoulder pads with spikes, open chest for his cleavage, and a cod piece. Purple cod piece. That's amazing.
Alexei telling me to watch the Union while he signs friendship treaties with them.
Yeah, you tell him.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna recognize that Estelize is right there?
If it were me, I'd crush them in the blink of an eye with your lovely weapons.
Lovely.
You can't possibly hope to stop me.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy with the weird hair looked over here and laughed.
He knew.
He definitely spotted us, all right.
So he thinks we're funny, does he?
Man, it's always the same thing with these idiots. So now we know there's a bunch of people being kept down there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go free them from the idiots.
All right, if we find anyone being forced to work, let's tell them to run.
Just run. If you're ever being forced to work, just run.
What's with you? First you're panicked, now you're laughing.
You're pretty moody yourself, Rita.
You're not really one to talk, Carol.
Just shut up.
I'm so glad we found you here. I mean, I gave up going back to the capital, so even if you had visited me, I wouldn't have been there.
Oh, how sweet, Rita. You were gonna go visit Estelle.
I wouldn't go to the capital just to visit someone. I mean, I have to report my findings on the air clinic. I just thought I'd say hi or something.
I don't know. That sounds like an excuse for a visit with Estelle to me.
You stay out of this.
Oh, come on. We're all together again. Let's just be happy about that.
We can all be friends. Together forever. Alright, let's go. Hey, you. Run! I used to work upstairs, but I was forced to come down here. Cooking for the laborers, morning and night. There's no time to rest. You damn slacker. There's no time for rest. On Sir Cumore's orders, the construction must be finished in under a month. What are you doing? What the hell? You planning on disobeying too? You know, I've never been good at taking orders.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Alright, who's next?
Shine. Photon.
Azure Edge!
Destroy rock!
No.
Oh, I pulled the trigger, but it didn't do it. What the heck?
That was too easy.
Tell him. Arr. Did you come to visit this town because you heard you could become nobility too? Yeah, I guess you heard the same thing. About that. Why don't we skip the small talk? Shouldn't you be heading back up there? Oh yes, that's right. I've got to tell my friends I'm okay. Thank you so much. Was that my bro? Was that the guy we were looking for, Teagle? You may have spared him from the truth now, but he's still going to find out sooner or later. What are you talking about? We just don't have the time for a long conversation right now. Whatever. Not like I care, anyways. ... Forced laborer? Run! My grandson died on the job the other day. He always said working here would make him a noble someday. You know the punishment for running away, 100 lashes and a night in the water. Please have mercy. You have the nerve to abandon your work, and yet still you beg for mercy? What insolence. But I can't move my arms anymore. That's enough. Who the hell are you? It's absurd that anyone would resist the Kumor Brigade. I shall bring you to justice. Glad to hear it.
Let's go.
Oh, man. You saved my life. Think nothing of it. What kind of work were you doing here anyway? I was helping in the construction of a military base for the Dawngrust invasion. What? But wasn't this town supposed to be built for nobility? Yeah, that's what they said. That's just a front. They're really trying to build a massive facility. So you're saying that they're tricking people and forcing them to work against their will? Under the pretense that they're building a town for nobles? And they're doing all of that on Kumor's orders, right? Right. So this is what happens when idiots are allowed to run wild. Kumor, you aren't going to get away with this. Why don't you head back home? Really? Or you could stay here if you want. It's none of my business. Don't worry. We'll do something about Kumor. Thank you so much. Alright, let's go find Kumor. Is Kumor the dude with the breasts? I mean, with the cleavage? This little child's out here working, dude. So sad. You were brought here from upstairs too? At this hour? All the adult workers are at the construction site. So is she a worker too? She's just not an adult worker? That's pretty sad. Little kids working, child labor. The German. Look who's
and
here.
A group of those red eyes.
The red eyes.
Looks like Kumor has become their new client.
Hey, do you think that guy who talks all funny could be the Red Eye's boss?
Talks all funny. You ignorant person, Carol. It's a different culture.
It sure looks that way from here.
Get to work! No slacking off, you worms!
Look, it's Teagle!
If it's money you want, you'll have more than you can use. Now work!
Wait!
He just cracked him in the head with the rock. Oh man. Yuri, they're the best.
What are you doing here? Princess!
You have no right to call yourself a knight. Brute force is not the way to honor the prestige of the Empire. Put down your weapons now. You will also release the people you have tricked into coming down here.
This all might be easier if such a naive little princess were to simply disappear. All of your utopian ramblings make me sick.
That's not the kind of thing someone with delusions of becoming Commandant of the Knights would say. It's you.
You'll be all right now.
Jaeger, get rid of them.
Ja, my lord. Nothing personal, you see? Just business.
Just business.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
This guy has a gun.
Dragon Sword! Dragon Sword!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
I'll blow you away!
Boom. Got him. The German.
How could the Empire cover for such evil?
We can't just let it go.
We gotta catch him.
Let's catch him.
I must admit, you're very strong.
Sir Cumore, it's the Flynn Brigade.
Flynn!
Well, send him away.
We tried, but he insists on coming down to perform an inspection.
Nice.
That lower quarter lout, he simply has no tact.
Gosh, droite.
Yes, Jaeger.
Whoa.
This is our time to shine!
Little sisters, huh?
I think we better be making the escape, yeah?
Ah! What is this? Please, step this way. Move! Move! Time to get a move on!
We'll get you next time.
What an original line.
If we don't follow them, they'll...
Wait! Our job is to rescue Teagle!
But... I don't know whose job is what, but are we following them or not?
Everyone freeze! That's enough!
Hey, just in time.
Yuri?
Can you get up?
Yes.
Sorry, but it looks like something's come up. You'll have to head back by yourself. Say hi to the wife and kid for us.
I will. And thank you.
So we are going after them.
Yeah, I'm sure Flynn has things under control here. Sound good, Carol?
Yeah. Plus, I think Estelle's gonna take off after him any minute.
Sorry.
Jeez, we're going after them, right?
All right.
Yuri, wait!
Gotta run, Flynn!
Lady Estellise, this journey is far too dangerous for...
I wonder why my bag works so well when I hit enemies with it.
Huh? You don't know how your own bag works?
Yeah, not really.
Surely the bag just has a high level of air conductance.
Air conductance?
It's a measure of how easily something carries air. The air produced when you use strike arts must be easily conducted through that bag.
So that's why enemies get weaker when I hit them with my bag?
Exactly. It's the same as with my belt. Different people have different items that carry air for them more easily.
Wow, interesting. Thanks, Rita.
You sure don't know much about your own possessions.
I guess I better take good care of my bag.
Alright, there we go. Save the game. Alright, so, if you watched this, I thank you for watching it, and I'll see you guys next time when we play some more Tales of Vesperia. Goodbye.